Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and just all of your positive feedback. If you are interested in receiving additional guidance from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, I do actually draw and upload every single day a daily oracle guidance card to my Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're interested in receiving additional guidance, please head over and like me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, I do actually have linked below in the description bar my website, so head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. And make sure that for these weekly tarot forecasts you are watching your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign to get the most insight. Some weeks you will resonate more with your sun sign, other weeks you will resonate more with your rising sign or ascendant sign, and then sometimes you might even resonate with all three, your sun, moon, and rising sign. So again, I just want to thank you guys so very much for all of your support. You guys are truly amazing. Thank you for all of the positive feedback, your likes, your shares, your comments. I do wish you all a wonderful week. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 3rd through the 9th. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. Okay, Leo, wow, what an interesting reading you have here. So at the bottom of the deck, Leo, I have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card, of course, can represent a partnership, a relationship that's quite significant this week. But then also the Lover's card, for me, represents a head or heart decision, a choice. So there could be some Leos that are making a decision this week. Or, you know, perhaps you're receiving a decision this week. Let's see here. For some of you, for some Leos, and I feel like I'm speaking to a very small number of you, there could be a situation dealing with 3 people. You could be attached, or maybe there's someone that's coming into your life or someone that you're involved with who's attached. There could be like a 3-party situation going on here. Now, this also could be something else. This could be within, like, you know, business. There could be a situation dealing with 3 people. Maybe for some of you, you're waiting on a decision in regards to that. But let's see here. The overall energy, Leo, is the Queen of Wands, which is very much your energy, no matter if you're male or female. I see you quite optimistic this week, very fiery, passionate. The Queen of Wands has high energy. So for many Leos, you know, you're going to have a ton of energy this week. And wands represent taking action. So I see you, you know, moving forward in some way. There's definitely something that you're moving towards. For some of you, it can certainly be something that you're very passionate about. Now, the Queen of Wands is also an incredibly creative person. So I see many of you just incredibly creative. Now, this is honestly, like I mentioned earlier, very, very interesting reading. We are starting out with the Tower. So for some of you, this is you maybe taking action, moving to a new home, because the Tower can certainly represent that building or that property. And maybe, you know, for some Leos, maybe you've been waiting on an offer, maybe you've been trying to sell your home for quite some time with the 4 of Cups here. This can represent you feeling emotionally bored or flat. For some of you, maybe you've been waiting on an offer or information for quite some time, being emotionally attached to something and feeling kind of bored with having to wait for whatever that is. For some of you, you're waiting on a decision in regards to a home, or waiting on, perhaps for some of you, a decision that allows for great change, for some sort of great change to happen. With the energy of the Tower, this is a very, very significant life change, something big, something major that's going to affect your life in many ways. So for some of you, you've been waiting on this opportunity, this decision, this information perhaps that allows you to move forward. Because I see a lot of you moving towards great change. With the energy of the Tower, for some of you, you've been waiting on something for so long, and now, you know, it's happening. The Tower represents that very sudden energy, and sitting next to the Two of Cups here, I see some Leos falling in love, to be honest. If you're a Leo who has been single for quite some time, this could be you meeting someone, someone striking, someone who really maybe, you know, this could be happening and it's really catching you off guard for some Leos. I feel like for some Leos, there could have been a situation dealing with 3 people. And maybe there's some developments. There's something happening this week that is very sudden, very, you know, unexpected. With the energy of the Tower, this could be great change coming in quite suddenly. For some of you, quite abruptly. But for many of you, I see that it's something that you've been waiting on. And I think that for some of you, a relationship that you thought was like dead and gone, a relationship that you thought maybe was over with, I feel like this is a second chance. And for some of you, it could be happening quite suddenly. We have Judgment underneath the Two of Cups here. And so I feel like for some of you, this is a second chance at a partnership that maybe you thought was gone, lost. There was, you know, nothing was going to come from this. And then suddenly now there's some sort of significant change that's happening here. Because I see many of you rising up from this, feeling bored, you know, bored, discontent, for some of you lonely, but I see you rising up from that. I see you healing, I see you overcoming, you know, feeling alone or just down, sad, bored. I see things changing, and it's because we have this partnership with the Two of Cups here. So for some of you, it's romantic. For other Leos, this could be a partnership or a family relationship. For some of you, maybe you've been waiting on an offer from your partner to you know, decide if they want to move in with you or if they want to buy this, you know, a house with you. I see you wanting to make changes. I see you wanting to rise up from a difficult time within your life, Leo. And I see many of you doing that, and and this change is coming in quite suddenly. So for some of you, you're maybe hearing a decision that you're waiting on. For other Leos, this could be you making a decision when it comes to this partnership, whether or not you want to give this person a second chance. With the Page of Swords here, we do have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is looking directly at the Seven of Cups. So the Page of Swords is that communication that's very significant. This could be communication coming in quite suddenly. But I see many of you, you know, this is, I feel, something that you've been desiring. With the Seven of Cups here, I feel like for many of you, you've been dreaming about something. For some of you, you've been fantasizing about something. And perhaps waiting for information to come through in regards to, you know, what it is that you've been dreaming about. But with the Seven of Cups here, there could have been a lot of confusion surrounding this, whatever it is that you've been desiring. And also with the Page of Swords, this certainly can represent delays. So there could have been some delays that you were experiencing as well for some Leos. And with the Seven of Cups can also represent, you know, having many options. And with the Seven of Cups sitting on top of the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups can represent friendship. So I feel like for some Leos, you know, you might be surrounded by a lot of friends this week, but also, you know, you could have a lot of options in regards to love. This could be you having a lot of options. And then maybe for some of you, there's one particular person that, you know, maybe you didn't see it going anywhere, and, you know, all of a sudden things are changing this week. So you could be hearing from a friend who wants, you know, something more, Leo, who wants to take this relationship to the next level. With the Two of Cups, it's reciprocated love. So this is connecting on a deep emotional level. So two people really connecting And for some of you, this is happening quite suddenly. Now, this can be with a water sign person because I do have the King of Cups here. So Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, male or female. So for some of you, you're connecting with a water sign person. And, you know, this is, for many of you, this person could be a friend. Or I am even sensing someone that you work with for some Leos. And with the Three of Cups here, this can be, you know, a nice celebratory energy, a nice lighter energy, getting out and about, being really social this week, but also wanting to maybe celebrate something. So for some Leos, maybe you're going out with this water sign person, getting out and about, or maybe you're simply just celebrating, you know, this huge change that has taken place. I do feel like for those Leos that are reconnecting with someone, I am sensing like this is, you know, perhaps a lover and a friend. This is someone that is your friend for many of you. I feel that connection there. And maybe you just thought this was going nowhere. This is very interesting how we have the 2, the 3, and the 4 of Cups with the Tower and Judgment. I mean, this is some very powerful energy. There's definitely a lot happening this week, but you have the energy for it, Leo. I love that you have the Queen of Wands here. So ready to just tackle whatever life literally throws at you this week. You're ready for it. I think that for many of you, you know, this is something you've been desiring. This is something that you want. There could have been confusion and delays surrounding this. Maybe this is a relationship that, you know, didn't go anywhere in the past and you've kind of been waiting on it to progress, and maybe it hasn't. And then for some of you, maybe you're making a decision, or maybe you're receiving a decision quite suddenly. Maybe you're waiting to hear something from this person. But let me pull you an additional guidance card, Leo. Additional guidance for Leo for this upcoming week. Definitely listen to your intuition this week. For some Leos, listen to your intuition, follow your heart, of course. All right. It's a great week to get out and about. It's a great week to be social. How interesting. We have Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to the next step. Happiness awaits you now. Isn't this interesting? So for some of you, I feel like this is you relating to this message in regards to, you know, relationships. Maybe some of you have been single for a long time while you're ending that cycle. And then for some other Leos, if you're in a partnership and maybe you've been struggling, or maybe you've, yeah, you and your partner have just been going through some difficulties, well, this is a second chance. This is, you know, you overcoming those difficulties, and you're rising up from that. You're healing and you're moving on to that next cycle. Happiness awaits you now. So beautiful reading, Leo. You very interesting. There's no Pentacles cards here. I do not feel like that's what you're focused on. I feel like this is, you know, more of an emotional week for you. Absolutely, Leo. And I see a lot happening this week, and I think for many of you it's happening quite suddenly, but this is very positive. Okay, Leo, so I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.